Yeah, man.
Hey, Tomon.
How y'all doing?
Doing well. Thanks for a few minutes of your time today. We will begin with Greg Barnes. Go ahead, Greg.
Hey, Tomon. Mac has talked about a lot of the veteran guys, the seniors, maybe are not participating quite as much in team drills, just to be able to see what some of the younger guys are doing. I was, from your perspective as a team leader, what value has this spring brought for you in terms of being able to see what your teammates are doing, being able to help from the sideline, those types of things?
Yeah, I think it helps all the older guys, including like me, Tyrone, Gimel, guys like us. Just helps us with our leadership role, just being able to coach the guys instead of being out there taking all the reps and just showing them. We're actually just to talk to them, look and see what they're doing, help them with little things that they may be doing wrong, this, that, and the third, and just pull them to the side and just help them out more than we were before.
Does it help in terms of kind of understanding the whole scheme of the defense when you are on the sideline watching as opposed to actually being on the field?
Yeah, it definitely has, because now that I'm sitting back and watching, I get to understand what everybody's doing more than just like my position in the D-line. I can see where like the DBs help out and fits, and just see how like all of our assignments help and relate to each other.
Thank you.
Andrew Jones, go ahead.
Hey, Tomon. Mac, we had Mac on Tuesday, and he said that for each of the first 12 practices, that the energy and the spirit has been very high for each one. He's been pleased each time. Said he doesn't recall ever experiencing that previously in his career. Is that what you've seen, and what do you attribute to the fact that you guys have had an energy level and a spirit at a very high level for each one of these practices?
Yeah, I know it's sometimes surprising when you have energy from day 1 to day 12, because guys are usually excited on the first day of spring ball and they usually get tired by the end of it. But I think everybody here, especially young guys, they're just competitors, so they're ready just to come out every day and just get better. And then the fact that they're able to get more reps because of the older guys are helping them out, I think that also gives them another incentive to be out here and have energy, because they know they're going to come out here and practice. They don't have to just sit back and watch us practice and do everything.
And feeding back on what Greg was asking you, is part of this been what you older guys have kind of had to lead, and maybe Mac and some of the other coaches have asked you to keep everything picked up? So that's been one of your responsibilities the last month?
Yeah, that's definitely been our responsibility, just to turn into a player-led team, just the older guys taking care of everything, take some responsibility off of the coaches.
Cool, thank you.
All right, let's go over to CL Brown.
Hey, Tomon, what is the one area you feel like this defense will be, make the biggest improvement in for next season?
Well, I could say two things. I'll say the D-line and then also the inside linebackers, because we're going to have way more depth than we ever had in those two positions. Because last year at the inside linebackers, we just had mostly Gimel or Chaz playing the entire season. But now I can even see some of the freshmen getting some reps this year, just because they're able to catch on quick to the plays, and they're very athletic people. And then as far as the D-line, we have a lot more size this year, a lot more depth. So then some of the older guys up front, they could be able to rotate more.
Okay, let's go to Ross Martin.
Hey, Tomon, what have you seen from Des Evans this year, and what's it been like kind of working next to him and seeing how he's progressed from his freshman year to spring?
Yeah, I love being next to Dez, because he always just has energy to him. He doesn't get tired. Everything he's doing, he does it 100%. And that's what you need in a younger guy, just to be full speed, everything, everywhere you go. And then he also just being able to just communicate better, just learn the playbook better, just being able to sit here and talk with the older guys, talk defense with us, instead of just going out there and just doing his own assignment. He's able to learn the whole, encompass the whole defense.
Is he a type of athlete and player with his length that y'all really haven't had yet at UNC since you've been there?
Yeah, his length is a big advantage, and that's something we have been lacking. But he's very useful on the edge and pass rush and different things like that, just helping the run defense, setting edges, just because he's able to use his length and size.
Yeah, and then quickly on the defensive line, we've heard a lot about Miles Murphy kind of stepping up, KJ Hester. What have you seen out of those two guys? Probably two of the younger guys who have increased in their size and been part of that depth up front.
Yeah, Miles Murphy just a big wrecking ball. That's what he's been since he first came in here, and that's something that you need on the D-line, someone that's going to just create havoc, get in the gap, and just make destruction in the backfield. And then KJ Hester has made great improvements from last year. He's probably one of the most improved players that we've had on our defensive side of the ball. But yeah, he's definitely going to be a bigger factor this year when it comes to playing in the season.
Great. Thanks, man.
No problem.
All right. We'll close with Tomon. Back over to Greg Barnes.
Hey, Tomon, are you still working at defensive end, or are you full-time at outside linebacker now?
I can still do both right now. Taking reps at both this season. Just anywhere they need me to be on the field, I could do.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Tomon. Thank you for your time.
All right, no problem.